They laughed at me. They told everyone I was a nobody, worthless, destined to fail. And for a while I believed him. But what he didn't know was this. While he was busy mocking me, I was planning, watching, waiting. And when the moment came, I didn't just take revenge. I took everything he thought could never be taken from him. This isn't just another story about payback. This is about how one person's cruelty became the fuel for my rise. It's about betrayal, humiliation, and the kind of revenge you never see coming. Silent, patient, and devastating. So sit back, because you're about to hear how a so-called nobody flipped the script and brought down someone who thought they could never lose. I wasn't born into wealth or power. I worked small jobs, scraped by, and did what I could to survive. Meanwhile, he had everything: money, connections, reputation. But he didn't stop at just living his life. He made it his mission to destroy mine. At work, he humiliated me in front of colleagues. In public, he laughed at my clothes, my car, even the way I spoke. To him, I was entertainment, a joke. But while he was busy ridiculing me, I was studying. I was learning the very skills he thought I'd never master. Business, investments, strategy. I stayed quiet. I let him believe he was untouchable. And slowly, piece by piece, I built something of my own. A network, an opportunity, a weapon hidden behind silence. Years later, when he was at his peak, untouchable, arrogant, blind, I made my move. He was desperate for investors for his grand project, the same project he mocked me for not understanding years ago. Guess who showed up quietly with the backing he needed? Me. But I didn't just invest. I controlled. I manipulated. I pulled strings behind the scenes until the day came when the entire empire he had mocked me from came crumbling down. And the best part, he never even saw it was me until the end. The same nobody he spat on was the one who signed the paper that ended his career, his reputation, his wealth. Revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes the most powerful payback is the quiet kind, the kind where you don't scream, you don't fight, you don't even argue. You just rise, silently, patiently, until the day your enemy looks up and realizes the person they thought was beneath them now stands above them. So remember this, never underestimate the quiet ones, because the revenge they carry isn't impulsive, it's devastating. Now, before we dive into this twisted tale of corporate betrayal and revenge, let's play a quick game. What kind of boss do you have? Is it the micromanager who breathes down your neck or the seemingly nice boss who takes all the credit? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your stories might make it into our upcoming videos. And here's a little secret just for you. If you stick around until the end, I'll share an extra message, something that could change the way you handle conflict in your own life. You in? Okay, then let's get into the story. Our story begins in the heart of a bustling metropolis where two individuals, both striving for success but starting from different positions on the ladder, find themselves working for the same company. There's Alex, the ambitious newcomer, and David, the established yet somewhat insecure manager. From the moment Alex steps into the office, David senses a threat. Alex's mere presence seems to challenge David's dominance, and so he embarks on a mission to make Alex's life miserable. Humiliating him in meetings, spreading rumors, and making sure Alex feels like an outsider are just a few of his tactics. All the while, David believes he's untouchable due to his seniority and connections. But he's wrong. Determined to succeed despite the toxic environment, Alex takes a different approach. Instead of retaliating, he focuses on his work. He studies the company's operations, learning everything there is to know. He observes, he listens, and he identifies areas for improvement. His dedication doesn't go unnoticed. Investors start taking notice of his insights, and slowly but surely, Alex starts to build a solid reputation for himself. Meanwhile, David's insecurity grows. He watches as Alex gains recognition and fears losing his own status. As David's desperation increases, so does his cruelty towards Alex. He subjects Alex to even more humiliation, thinking he'll finally break. But Alex remains unfazed. He keeps his composure, stays focused on his goals, and continues to climb the corporate ladder. Then comes the pivotal moment. The company announces plans for a major new project, one that will determine the future of the entire organization. David, eager to secure his position, throws himself into the project, believing it will be his ticket to even greater success. But fate has other plans. Just as the project is about to take off, financial complications arise. The company is on the brink of collapse, and all eyes turn to David, the man responsible for steering the ship. In a moment of sheer panic, he reaches out to Alex, the one person he knows can save the company. But why? Why does he seek help from the very person he's been tormenting all this time? Well, deep down, David realizes that Alex has what he lacked all along, the ability to navigate complex situations with intelligence and grace. In Alex, David sees a glimmer of hope, a chance to salvage his reputation and secure his position within the company. When Alex receives David's plea for help, he could easily have refused. After all, this is the same guy who had made his life hell for years. But Alex, being the mature and level-headed individual that he is, understands the gravity of the situation. He knows that if the company fails, many people, including himself, will suffer. Therefore, he decides to step up and help. The two work tirelessly, putting aside their differences and combining their skills to tackle the crisis. Alex brings in outside investors who are impressed by his vision and confidence. David, seeing the support Alex has garnered, realizes the error of his ways. He apologizes for his past behavior, acknowledging that his insecurities had driven him to treat Alex unjustly. In the end, they managed to turn the company around, averting disaster and securing its future. David, filled with remorse, offers Alex a partnership in the company, an olive branch to show his sincerity. Alex, ever the pragmatist, accepts the offer, not out of greed, but because he recognizes the value of having a strong ally by his side. As the years pass, Alex and David's partnership proves to be successful. They balance each other out, creating a formidable team that takes the company to new heights. And all the while, they maintain a genuine friendship based on mutual respect and understanding. The once toxic work environment transforms into a place of collaboration and innovation, drawing in top talent from around the world. Their combined efforts restore the company's reputation, making it a shining example of corporate excellence. Now, as we wrap up this tale of professional growth and redemption, I want to leave you with a bit of wisdom. It's about how you choose to respond. Or you can choose to grow, learn, and adapt. Remember, true strength doesn't come from physical power or status. It comes from your ability to overcome mental barriers and reach your full potential. So whatever challenges you may face in your journey, embrace them. Let them fuel your growth and push you toward excellence. And always remember, your true power lies within your mind. Nurture it, develop it, and watch as you transform from a victim of circumstance into a master of your own destiny.